been to Colorado, but that he was indeed a marijuana farmer and owns a small medication and owns a small what's that? I think it's medication. It's kind of like way over. Okay, medication marijuana shop. The seed in his shop were shipped from Sierra Leone.
Now this guy, he owned the medical marijuana shop.
And, hold on, wait, I'm sorry, but and they withheld his name, which means they don't want people to know what shop it is, so they can still sell the shit.
This guy owned a medical marijuana shop, and they said the seeds from Sierra Leone. Where if you've been paying attention, then you know that's where Ebola is heavy. It's heavy over there in West Africa, which we got a lot of our people over there. We don't give a fuck about you Hamites. We're only concerned with our people.
Damn straight.
And those Israelites over there, they probably catching that shit because the curses is heavy on our people. Those Hamites, they probably living good.
The very nation where Ebola has suddenly killed thousands of people and infected even two highly trained American healthcare workers. What's that? Initial test of the seed will be available with a day.
So now they want to do tests on the seeds. Because basically what they're going to do is they're going to figure out, okay, how can we spread this shit? You know? They're going to figure out how can we make more people become sick with Ebola? Through what? Through weed. How are they going to do that? Because the white man has unrighteous decrees. First he said you can't smoke weed, now he's making it legal. Well, you got to think about this. Why is he making it legal? If you, like say if you go for a job, they're going to piss test you. You know? So it's basically a big ass trap. So if you get caught with weed, then they're going to either take your weed because the cops are corrupt, or they can lock you up and make money off your ass in prison.
And then also, because a lot of jakes, you know, that's how they make their money, by selling weed. So by them putting it in the stores, it's going to cause the jakes to do more heinous crimes because they ain't got no money.
Exactly. It's going to cause you niggas to riot because you want to eat. And jakes like to hustle because that's in our nature. We are Yaquan and supplanters. So how the fuck you going to supplant the supplanter? You can't. You know?
It says, the initial test of the seed will be available with a day, but sources indicate scientists fear that Ebola is being spread from marijuana to humans. The patient zero revealed he had his first harvest of crops seen at left and smoked it to test its how you say that? Potency.
Now you gotta remember, this guy owns a marijuana shop, so he gonna test his product to make sure it's some good shit. And when he tested, that's when he got the Ebola, or that's when he got the symptoms of the Ebola. And now they're gonna take the seeds to a lab to figure out how could they make this more contagious. So that's basically all they're gonna do with it. How can we make this spread?
Any way to make this spread? They're gonna put it in food. They're gonna try all types of different methods to spread the Ebola. They already said that they don't know what to do with the whites. The patients that have it already, they don't know what how to dispose of, the bad sheets and whatever they throw up and shit on it. They don't know what to do with it.
Right.
Burn the shit, but then that make it more airborne. So they don't know what to do.
What they're gonna do is they're gonna leave that shit there and they're gonna bring people there who don't have it. It's like that article we read. That's when they're gonna let those people who don't have it catch it and they're gonna die.
It says, and how you say it? Hallucinogenic qualities. Within hours of smoking the plant, the young man immediately called his friend and asked them to drive him to the closest hospital. The friend exposed to the marijuana are all what's that? What's that again? And
hallucinogenic?
No. What is that again? Initial test of the seed will be available with a day. but sources indicate. I just read that. Okay, one woman in the emergency room at the time of patient zero's arrival, Danielle, how you say that? Stinson? How you say your last name? Stinson, tell the circumstances. His friends brought him wheezing and coughing. You could smell marijuana all over them. They all had blood, I think it's blood, eyes, and stomach pains, which they claimed wasn't marijuana, hunger pains. The medical staff took them into a room and then immediately rushed them away. Officials may issue a warning that effective immediately. All marijuana in Colorado cannot be smoked, and that any crops of it will it's a word, but I can't, it's locked out, be burned and not inhaled. That's it.
So obviously, honestly, what he just read basically, it makes the symptoms stronger in the fucking the herb. He caught the shit like, you know what I mean? He caught the symptoms way faster, like inhaling that shit.
This is 1 Corinthians 3 and 15. If any man's work shall be burnt, 16? Okay. All right, this is 1 Corinthians 3 and 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy, for the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are.
Right? So what the white man's doing, he fucking GMOing the weed seeds, and niggas just gonna smoke that because if you talk to a lot of jakes, this all they'll tell you. How many blunts they smoking a day. That's what the 2/3 glorify. How many L's they can smoke in a day. So now when you go to smoke weed, your ass might catch Ebola.
Yeah.
Most High might say you want to smoke, I'm gonna smoke your ass.
That's a good one.
When you get Ebola, you burn it, you smoke it from the inside out.
Yeah.
Literally. It's literally frying your ass from the inside out. Because you're defiling your temple. Most High is going to chastise you.
All right, with that, we're going to say shalom. All power, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders/apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom and salutations to our brothers in the four corners pumping out this truth with sincerity, long suffering, and longevity. Shalom, Akyam.